everybody. Welcome to another episode of Nice Corner. Hope you guys are wonderful and you are blessed. And before anything, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with everything in Nice Corner. And today I am here with a wonderful, charming couple who's going to give us their side of a beautiful cross-cultural romance and marriage. As you guys seen in my last video, dealing with marriages with the laws and customs, I am here just to evaluate all aspects of the coin, showing you of relationships and marriages that do work, so you can get, again, the good, the bad, and the indifferent. So, could you guys please help me welcome GiGi and Jerry? Thank you guys so much for coming on my channel. Oh, you guys are a lovely couple. That's why I had to interview you guys, just to show that it can work between people from the diaspora and people here from Ghana. So how are you guys?
We're doing so well today. I'm so happy to be here with you today.
Oh, thank you. And the feeling is mutual. Thank you guys so much. So please, can you tell us, so where are you guys from?
Well, I'll start.
Yeah.
I'm from New York City. I was born and raised in New York City, and my parents are Dominican.
Okay.
And I'm here by way of Missouri. I lived in several states before I came to Ghana in 2013.
Okay, so you've been here since 2013. Yes. How's been the transition for you?
We'll talk about it.
She's like, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, so my name is Jerry. I was born in Ghana, born and bred here. I haven't traveled to any other country. So I've been here 31 years.
So 31 years you've been here.
Yes.
Oh wow. Well, so could you please tell us, like, so what do you guys do? What do you guys do for a living?
Well, I'm a chiropractor. I'm the CEO and founder of Dimensions of Chiropractic Wellness in East Legon, Accra. And that's what I do here.
I
bring life to people.
So you bring life and you fix people's bones and all that. So how do you like being a chiropractor? How long have you practiced?
I've been practicing since 2007. And again, I came here in 2013. And it's been a wonderful experience working in Ghana as a chiropractor. I can't see myself working back in the States again.
Oh, I definitely understand. Kind of like getting into the more natural way of doing things.
And because Ghana offers us that opportunity of that natural lifestyle, that's why this profession fits very well with this environment.
Kind of like with the more holistic approach. And that's what's needed. It really is. It's like, being a doctor is good to offer, but the more holistic approach, and so I think that that's really lovely. And with you, Jerry, what do you do?
So I'm a fashion designer, and I've been doing this for close to 3 years now. Yeah, so I design unisex, both male and female, kaftan, dresses. I mean, anything. So she fixes you and I make you look good.
Oh, I like that. She and you make you look good. You bring the aesthetics, okay?
I mostly use African prints because that is the fashion now. Most people request it, so that's what I use a lot. But then again, I like using silky, stretchy fabrics, which are not indigenous to Ghana. They're mostly imported,
Okay,
yes.
okay. Well, I know that you have some really nice fabrics, don't you? And different clothes and everything. So I like the couple. I'm gonna call you guys the power couple.
Yeah.
Because you guys are making it happen. You guys are joining forces and bringing it. So that's always nice. So tell us. So how did you guys meet?
Oh, story.
We met salsa dancing.
Oh, salsa. So you guys are salsa dancers.
Yeah.
Well, you guys show us some moves.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm coming, George.
Oh,
salsa dancing 2 years ago.
Yeah,
2 years ago. And I haven't been out dancing in a long time. And I went out that particular night and I was sitting down thinking about who would I like to dance with, and I saw him. And I was like, well, I won't get on that dance floor until I dance with him first.
So who approached who? You approached him? Wow.
And I was taken by her approach because it doesn't happen a lot for a lady to approach you for a dance. Normally, the norm is the guys who approach the ladies for the dance.
Right.
And when she walked in, right, I saw her. She came with a friend of hers. Yeah, so I thought they were together, and she was looking so beautiful.
Aww.
But then again, she was with a guy, so I stayed away. So when she asked me for the dance, I had to look back to check if she was speaking to someone behind me, and she said, "No, you."
It's like, no, you.
Yeah.
It's like, come here.
But funny enough, he's so smooth on the dance floor. I was watching him for a while, and I love that smooth dance.
Okay.
He was so smooth.
So that's what got you.
Yeah, but when I got up, I started dancing with him. He just kept tripping on himself.
Yeah.
Did you make him nervous, Gigi?
Yeah. I was so nervous.
Oh,
You know, because she's very good. She's very good. And by then, I wasn't very good. I was still midway. Yeah, so.
It's perception.
No, you said it's just perception.
It's perception.
Yeah,
I
so-
thought he was wonderful.
And every time I looked into her eyes, I missed my step. Like, that was happening too often. Yeah.
Oh, see, that's so nice. It's always nice when you know, kind of like, so did you know that she was the one? How did you guys know that, okay, this is who I want to spend the rest of my life with?
We didn't.
You didn't know?
No, we didn't. We didn't know that. We were just having fun, and we would see each other dancing again, and we would chat from time to time, but it wasn't anything serious at all.
So you guys were kind of like, it was almost like a friendship.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
More
We
of a
started
friendship.
off as friends.
Well, you know what they say, that it's really good to start off is like as friends, you know, before you get into like a romantic relationship, because you're supposed to be friends first, really.
Absolutely.
So you can have something to build on.
That is the foundation. Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's
So I think we're still best friends.
Oh, we're
first as
best
well.
friends.
Yeah.
I can't wait to tell her how my day was. You know.
so you guys are buddies.
We in this compound. I work in this building. He works in the back, and we see each other 7 days a week, and we're with each other at all moments of the day. Usually I'm working here and I'm busy, and you'll see him come and bring me drinks, and so yeah.
I mean, even in the washroom, I don't have my privacy.
So you been in the washroom? Oh wow. Well, that means that you
We've
guys
had like serious conversations in the washroom.
in the washroom. Okay. Listen, well, that's a good place to be. That's a good place to be. So, so when did you guys get married? How long have you guys been married for?
Last year, December.
You know, I think you should say you should tell them how I proposed.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah, you gotta tell them.
Oh, please
You should
share
tell
with
them.
us.
Okay, so it started off that Jerry made some outfits. He sews our clothes, and he made an outfit for us. And in the picture that we took together for the outfit, he got on his knees like he was proposing. So he posted the picture, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, congratulations, guys!" And people are calling me and sending me messages, and I'm going, "What the?"
So it's like
It's
what
just,
is this?
It's just a picture moment.
Right.
It's not real. You know? So I said, Jerry, look, everyone's telling me this. And so I said, go grab my phone. I was actually in the washroom myself, sitting on the high throne. And he comes in and he's like, yeah, I see your, and people are asking me the same thing. I see your phone. He says, so let's just do it. Okay. And I'm sitting on the throne and he's like, would you marry me? I'm like, in this, right now?
In this position, I'm here
Right
now. I'm here on the toilet, and here you supposed to be.
Because the moment you get off, you have to go answer these calls.
Jerry, listen, you have a way
He's
to propose.
so romantic.
I would say that's pretty romantic to propose to somebody on the toilet. Okay.
You know, defense, you know, I took advantage of the of the situation, because anytime the issue of marriage comes up,
Yes.
she becomes a bit,
So she was kind of a little bit.
yeah.
So you felt she would caught her off guard on the toilet.
Yes.
Okay.
So catching her off guard
I can't
was
run away.
my only option, because when you sit her down to have a serious conversation about marriage, nah.
Oh, so he caught you off guard in the
Yes.
most vulnerable position you could be.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, guys. Anyway, it works. so with you guys, so when you guys got married, congratulations.
Thank
Even though
you.
it's like congratulations. So could you please share with us like how you guys compliment each other? Like how does GiGi compliment you, Jerry? How does Jerry compliment you, GiGi?
You wanna go first?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm very high strung.
Okay.
I'm very energetic. I get out of the bed in the morning and I'm running.
So you ready?
Yes. And so he's very calm, and he balances me out in that respect. So I
So
really
he's like calm water.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Sometimes I can get a little frantic.
Hello.
He said a little.
So he helps definitely to level me out.
Mhm.
And because we come from so different,
Right.
our worlds are so different. I'm a New York City girl, and he is, Ghana born and bred, more connected to nature,
Right.
and that calmness that Ghanaians tend to have.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I'm just lost for words.
Oh, so you made us lost
Because it just seems so basic, but in my world, it's so important.
right, to have kind of like that serenity, and he brings that serenity.
Yeah, and the perspective as well. The perspective. And acclimating into this culture has been a challenge, because people put up a facade many times because they're concerned in not hurting your feelings.
Right.
You see
That's
that?
true.
So they tell
That's
you
true.
what you want to hear. And he's good at saying, well, this was the intentions, this is what that person means, this is how you should see the situation. Because I'm seeing it based on what people are saying, but he understands that it's based on a cultural difference.
Right.
An unspoken word. So he understands that unspoken word where I'm listening to the spoken word.
See, that's good that you have that understanding for you.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
Like there's certain things I do that he's like, that is a no-no. Like I'll go to the market and I'll grab something and look at it and I won't like it and I'll put it back, and he's like,
I was like, don't do
Can't
it.
do that.
Niche.
So he definitely helps me navigate through this system pretty well. And he's my protector.
Oh, see, that's what I call a real man, okay? Somebody who is a protector, because that's what a man is supposed to do. Is be that protector for the female,
And I love it because he's a protector without putting handcuffs on me.
Right, like
It's
being
more
kind of like domineering.
Yes. He's basically going from side to side, opening up the pathway for me so I can walk through. As opposed to grabbing me and leading me in his direction, he opens the way for me to realize my own life and my own desires and dreams, and I appreciate you for that.
Oh, this is so nice. This is making me like want to get into it and get married, all this stuff. But that's lovely.
Yeah.
It really is. And like I said, that's what you're supposed to do, Jerry.
Sure.
So it's your turn. How does GiGi compliment
Okay,
you?
so I know I'm a calm guy, and sometimes I procrastinate a lot. So having her, she's always on me about everything. Did you check this? Have you done this? So it kind of keeps me on my toes. And even though I fight her all the time, I kind of like it because I get a lot of things done.
So she like cracks that whip, like, gonna do this, do that.
And that is so good for me, And I think the way she's a boss lady.
Boss lady?
She's a boss lady.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like, we gotta get this done. This, you do this. This is what you need to do. So I love that about her.
Guess it's a New York City girl coming out.
Yeah.
It's like, get it done, get it done. And that's important too because she's keeping you kind of like on track.
Yeah, and she doesn't sugarcoat anything. She just gives it to you straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're being lazy.
You know, just like being lazy. Come on.
So,
but that I find this relationship to be very unusual because in this culture, that is not common for a woman to tell the man what he should be doing. And that's why I feel so blessed that I found a match here in Ghana that can understand that I am an alpha woman, if you want to say.
And you know what, that's important that you're mentioning that because I feel that in this culture, from what I've observed, that females really aren't allowed to have a voice, aren't really, you know, kind of like that traditional way of what a female's role should be. You know, and with you saying that Jerry allows you to be that alpha, kind of like that alpha woman, you know, that's really important because as we can see, you guys are a good helpmeet to each other. You know, so it's like not necessarily, oh, just because females do this or just because males are supposed to do that. You're supposed to, you know, be that helpmeet to each other, no matter what tradition or status quo in a culture says. So I think that's really important, and you know that really with the cultural differences, I can see that actually complements, you know, can complement a relationship. Would you please share with us the pluses and minuses? Because of course you mentioned the pluses. What are some minuses of being with somebody of another culture than you?
It's the cultural differences in the way their basic understanding to some social issues versus our understanding. Even ways we use words like, I can say you're silly, and silly here is you're talking down to someone. If you say to someone, you're so silly, but to me, it's meaning you're funny.
Exactly. That's how we do it. Like silly.
For them, it's an insult. So we come across these cultural differences sometimes, and you know, either one of us may be offended by it, but it's understanding. Wait a second, he's not acting like he typically acts. It's knowing him well to know something's wrong. Let me go address it. And I love the fact again that this is also not typical for the society. He will tell me. He will say this is, and then we can bring our grievance to the table and then work it out, because the intentions can be miscued. Kind of like because of the cultural differences. You see that. So I think that has been a challenge, but it's getting easier. Because the longer we're together and the more we're communicating, and not just communicating, but communicating with the most important factor, which is the understanding. And I think also not allowing outside influences into our relationship, because we don't operate like a typical American family or a typical Dominican family. I mean, a Ghanaian family. I say Dominican because my background is Dominican. So we don't operate like any of the three cultures, whether it's my birth culture or where I was raised. America is my adopted culture, or this Ghanaian culture. We have blended everything together. So basically we work with our strengths. So you bring your strength to the table, I bring, let's see whose strength is better. I know that people will frown on the fact that Jerry helps me around the house. Or people might frown at the fact that as a woman, I am helping out financially, because of Ghanaian women.
See that goes back to the tradition.
The tradition. We don't operate that way.
Like that.
So it's like, okay, what do you have? What do you have? Okay, I can do this. Can you do that? You can. Okay, let's use our strength because we're building.
Exactly.
So if you know how to put up the wall, then you put up the wall. I'll put up the window.
Right. And that's what that's what a real like relationship and marriage really should be about. It's about like working together.
We don't have a gender strict roles in our lives. We just do what you can do.
Right.
So if she's a very busy woman, and her work takes a lot of toll on her physically and emotionally. So that's where I come in.
Right.
Yeah. So sometimes she's acting up, but I know what she's going through.
Did you say acting up? She's acting up.
But I understand her. I know her, so I know what she's been through in the day, and sometimes she's a woman, and everything. So me as a man, I understand her. So then I know how to circumvent around her.
What advice do you have for people looking to get into a marriage or a relationship, blending the two cultures? What advice would you have?
I would first tell them, if you're coming to Ghana, take the time to learn the culture, because we talk about Ghanaian culture, but every tribe has their own different culture.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's very important, how they view, how they interact, and how they view expats and Americans, diasporans. Just take time to understand that particular culture more than anything else.
For those who, I guess, they don't do their research, is that important?
Because as a woman, you meet, let's say, 10 guys, and 8 out of the 10 will ask you to marry.
The M word, that's like the big thing out here. Would you say,
yes?
Okay.
8 out of 10 will say, "Oh, I want to marry you." You see that, and they will. They will marry you. But if you don't understand the culture, you get yourself into trouble, because marriage is very different here. Marriage is not two people getting together. Marriage is two families joining. And then also the role that is expected of you as a woman in that family, or as a man. Because if you come from the diaspora as a man and you marry a woman here, you have to support her whole entire family. If she's got 4 sisters that are unmarried, if she's it's your responsibility to support not only the wife, your wife, but the family and extended family. So you have uncles and cousins, and
so you're not just marrying the female, you're marrying the whole family.
Because whoever comes in with money is expected to help the entire family. So
it's good to know, guys.
Yes.
And that puts a lot of pressure on the couple. Yeah, because if as a man you come unable to provide for everybody in the family, it breeds hatred among them. Right. Because all that is kind of put on your shoulders. And that's hard. I didn't want any of that pressure, because I know you can't pressure her. She doesn't take it well at all.
She's like,
so anything that would stress her out, no.
I walk away from things that stress me out.
No. So me knowing that, I'm very particular with people who I allow around her.
And I love that. That's why I say he's my protector, because it doesn't matter if it's new friends or it's family members, anyone that hasn't come directly into my life because they were here before he got here, he protects me, and especially with his family, they're not allowed to ask me for anything.
No.
They are not
like that guard, like no,
you have to go through him first. Before they can come to me.
But I had to tell my dad, that you can't call my wife. You have to call me, and I will let you speak to her. Because I don't want you calling her, making demands or whatever.
Right, no stress upon, because you know how she deals with it.
Yeah, I'm like, no, this is my marriage.
Right.
Yeah, so you have to go through me to get to her.
And that's what it is.
No other way around. No, I will not take it.
Oh wow, Jerry. I give you mad respect. I really do, and I think a lot of my viewers, especially the ladies, can give you mad respect. And for being that husband for GiGi.
But that's not just with his family; it's with everyone. Everyone. So that's why I say I have the opportunity to walk freely through this culture, knowing that there's been barriers set. He's my legion of angels in a sense that he protects me from everyone outside of me. And not that anyone will harm me.
Right.
Yes.
But
they'll create unnecessary stress for me.
Right, because you don't like it.
Which will trickle down to me, so I'm like,
And since you kind of deal with,
I have a lot on my plate.
Right, I think it's really lovely. I'm loving your marriage. I'm loving it, people. I'm loving it. It's like getting my heart to flutter. And again, you guys are a wonderful, charming couple. You really, really are. So if people want to get in touch with you, if you guys want to go to Dr. GiGi's wonderful practice and Jerry with his fashion designing, with his creative designs, how can people get in touch with you?
Well, they can look me up through Google. It's Dimensions, Dimension, Dimensions of Chiropractic Wellness. So you type that in and you will get my information.
Yeah, I'm also on Instagram as Jkay, Jkay. Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram and then on Facebook as Jerry Kintamaklo.
So you're on Facebook, so you're on social media?
Yeah, social on Facebook and then Instagram.
I'm not a big social media person.
Oh.
That's why I said Google.
I'm not.
As a matter of fact, I don't even man my phones anymore. Usually Jerry, I have assistants, so my personal phone, when I'm working, they have it and they screen my calls. And when I'm not working, he has my calls.
Okay, so you screen your calls or make sure that there's no okey doke or nothing with it.
My downtime, I have to take advantage of it, so I can't always be attached to a phone or to social media. And then we also know that social media is filled with a lot of negativity.
It is.
And in my business, I need to keep my energy. I have to protect my energy all the time.
Right.
So
I definitely understand. Social media is a mess. And a lot of people agree. It's a mess. So I think it's important.
I like to disconnect. But your channel, on the other hand, is filled with a lot of good information. So what I do is I pick what I want to watch, and that's what I love about YouTube.
I want to add an advice to those looking to marry someone from the diaspora. You have to be very open-minded.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of things that you will not be familiar with or you will not agree with, but because that's their culture, you have to be open-minded enough to accept them for who they are. Yes, that is the major thing, and it won't work, because then you will always be having confrontations with each other, fighting here and there. But if you are open-minded enough, this is how you do it, or this is what she grew up knowing. So you'll be able to accommodate it. Rather than fight it.
I think that as African Americans or coming from America, we tend to be a little bit more confrontational than Ghanaians. So I will also say for Ghanaian people looking to marry, just realize that we come with a voice.
Exactly.
And it doesn't matter if you're a female or a male, we come with a voice. Simply because we've needed that voice in order to get as far as we have.
Exactly. It's a different environment. It's kind of like a different reality that we've kind of come from. Coming from the States or from the West. Probably a lot of my viewers would agree. It's a different environment, kind of like different than the way people have been raised here in Ghana. So, like I said, merging those two, it takes, like you said, Jerry, a lot of open-mindedness on both ends because we come from different realities. So with you guys are broad-minded enough, and you understand each other's maybe not totally, but backgrounds and culture, and you guys are able to work through that. So I think that's really, really nice and really, really lovely. And I know my viewers would agree. So So again, thank you guys so much for coming on my channel. I appreciate you guys. You guys are wonderful. Please, you guys are here in Ghana, definitely come to Dr. GiGi's chiropractic services. Is really, really good. And with Jerry, if you're looking for some really unique, wonderful fashion designs, hit him up on social media, guys.
Jkay.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And thank you guys so much, all my viewers, for tuning in. And please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and please share. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.